Okay. Hey, not collective. I'm sorry. But, hey, Capricorns. Alright, so hold on. I'll put you down so you can't even see me for real. Hold on. Because it's so different. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so. Hey, Capricorns. Hey, Capricorns. So, welcome to the Fox Trap, baby. Welcome to the Fox Trap, baby. Why? Because Foxy T is your bestie. Use caution when you see me, bitch. How y'all doing, everybody? How you doing, Capricorns? How you doing? How you doing? I know you're probably like, what's going on? You did a video. You did a live this morning about the reading. Why are you doing one again right now? I don't know. I've been led to do one for Capricorns because I do one for the collective in the morning, and for some reason I feel like I needed to do one for Capricorn at this moment because it's like, sweetheart, I need to just know certain things. I need to know like what's going on because things has been happening. But yeah, we're gonna cleanse the space, cleanse the area, cleanse this reading, and we're going to, see what's meant for us in this reading today, Capricorn. Because that's what, hold on now, what? I got money in the cup. I was gonna say collective Capricorns. We got money in the cup. What? Why is there money in my smudge cup? How did money come? We got change up in here. We could, and I just found it on the Capricorn reading. Oh yeah, this is definitely our reading. Money, we find the money. So Capricorn, you could be what? Capricorn, you could be finding money. You could be finding money. I ain't even gonna hold you. You could be finding money, sweetheart. I'm trying to smudge it out because we got that. The thing is right there. Yeah, so it's still burning a little bit, but yeah, I think it's a little bit okay. All right, so Capricorns, y'all could be having some money. Okay, and I decided not to go live because I wanted to be able to focus on the message at hand. I know that might bother you, so so try to be as straight as I can. Sorry, I was like, ain't that straight, but I'll make sure they but I'm gonna try. All right, so look. Oh yeah, I forgot. I got some fish in the oven, but I turned it off, so it should be just cooling down. Yeah, Capricorn. Spirit guys, thank you for using me as a blessing. That's a message for the Capricorns this evening, this afternoon, this morning, for this day, whenever they see this. Just thank you so much for using me. Please allow me to deliver the message with accuracy and positivity. I feel like I want to, amen. I feel like I want to give a positive message, but whatever is meant to come out, Capricorn, that's what's going to come out. So, Capricorn, you could be, like I said, finding some money some type of way. I mean, you're a Capricorn, so that's kind of what you do. Choice, Capricorn, you have choice. And it say, I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. So you could be choosing Capricorn. You could be choosing to be at peace. You could be getting away from things that's not serving you, or serving or allowing you to be in that peaceful state, to be that peaceful type of person that you're meant to be. Capricorn, I can see that, yeah, you're actively making that choice to do so, to be, yeah, to be at peace. So if that means getting away from somebody, that's what you're doing. Also, you have faith, Capricorn. I don't know why I want to say collective all the time, because that's what I say. But you have faith, Capricorn. Have faith. And it's I am confident I will achieve my goals. I live in the present and have faith in the future. I firmly believe in my value within the universe. So Capricorn, you know us. We know we're meant to be something, or the reason for us even being on this earth is for a reason. We kind of give off a sense of, people like to say that we think we're godly, like, or whatever, or we're some type of gods, or yeah, because we think we're the ghost, the greatest of all time. But the thing about it is, we think that way because we know we have a purpose. We're not just here meaninglessly going through life as if we have no purpose. We don't. I'm sorry, but we just don't operate in that manner. Like us being Capricorn's period, we just don't operate in that way. We know, even if we doing the littlest thing, it could be the smallest, minuscule as thing, or like it doesn't even matter. We know that all our stuff, everything that we do, is for a reason and for a purpose of a greater good, because we're meant to leave a footprint, some type of something on this earth. The fact, knowing that, letting the universe and everybody around know that we were here for a reason. We were here. You get what I'm saying? Everything turns to light, Capricorn. Everything turns to light. I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transforms darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. So with you having that little faith, right, within yourself, Capricorn, you are turning everything that is negative or anything that's happening into light. For the best of you, for you, the betterment of the universe, the betterment of someone around you. It does not matter. You are a genuine human being, and I feel like that is like nobody more genuine than you. You're very loyal to a default. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be loyal to people that you have no business being loyal to, Capricorn, and I understand that firsthand. Because everybody I come across, it's genuine. My feelings are always genuine. Okay, I'm not gonna say they always positive, but they're always genuine. You understand? True. And for the most part, I'm going to be loyal to who is mine, like who is connected towards me. They are going to have some type of loyalty from me, especially even if they don't even deserve it, Capricorn. Also, you have action. You have action, Capricorn. Okay, so it's saying, my divine action incites love and harmony. I am aware of my thoughts and driven by positive forces. I listen to my heart. My desire to manifest light transforms test into growth, challenge into opportunity, and fear into love. So the things that you're learning from the past mistakes that you're coming across, Capricorn, you're learning from those things. You're putting into action. You're putting into action what you learned. You're no longer just sitting around just letting things happen. No, you're making things happen. You're doing the goatly thing that you're meant to do, and that's put things into action, making things happen. You have trust, Capricorn. You have trust, and it say, I trust my life. I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. So while you're putting things into action, Capricorn, you're trusting the process. You're trusting the opportunities that you have. You're trusting the obstacles that you had to overcome to get to where you are at this moment. You're trusting. You're just trusting the process. You understand? You trusting yourself. Almost bit my lip. You're trusting yourself. Okay, and you're realizing that each moment guides you to where you need to be. So if some did it again. So if something is saying, something don't want me to say this. Keep biting my lip. So if something is saying, remove yourself from something, don't do this, don't do that, go this way, go that way. You're trusting your intuition at this moment. You're trusting your gut at this moment, Capricorn. You're not allowing your loyalty, your little Capricorn heart to put you to keep you stuck in situations where you no longer need to be. I'm also realizing that you're saying that everything on your path is placed there for your growth. So if it's not meant for you to be in that space, it was meant for you to learn something from that. So you're learning from whatever you had to go through, Capricorn. And you have faithfulness. Capricorn, you have faithfulness. So let's say, I commit to my mind, heart, and will. I am devoted to the needs of my soul. I trust in myself, in God, and the universe. So even though you're not allowing the people that don't belong in your life, even though you're not allowing them to have that loyalty from you, you are exuding faithfulness to, like you having faith. And then faithfulness came out too. So you're committing to your mind. Like you're committing to your desires, that what you want to do. Because I've been in a space where someone has all right, I've been doing this for over 6 years, been trying to make it here on YouTube. I'm not letting nothing stop me because I just love what I do, right? But I had someone that wasn't even into that, wasn't even worried about that. That was my ex-friend. You get what I'm saying? We kind of separated. They started getting into what I was doing, and then they ended up making some accomplishments with what they were doing, right? But the thing is how they was doing it was nothing like how I was doing it. So basically, they was trying to come back and let me know how to do it. And I was told by this person, like, yeah, nobody wants to see that. Like, nobody wants to see you. Like, nobody wants to see. I mean, I get it, you're healing and everything like that, and that's that stuff like that. Like, yeah, that's good stuff, but nobody wants to see that. Capricorn, you might need to get away from that person that's telling you not that what you're doing is not going to work or whatever. You're possibly trying to trust yourself and trust the process and have faith and show the faithfulness that you have. Yeah, have faith in yourself and what you meant to do and what you're supposed to do, because you made the choice to take this route. Like, this was your choice. You get what I'm saying? And just because something happened well for the other person, and how they did things, doesn't mean that they have the vision that you had in the beginning. Remind you, this person didn't even want to do the things that didn't even want to do the social media thing. You get what I'm saying? This wasn't on their radar. They wasn't worrying about it. I was trying to get them into it. They wouldn't get into it. I don't know what made them get into it once they was finally away from me. But they got into it and they made accomplishments. I can't be no hater. They really made accomplishments and I'm very proud of them. But at the same time, it was like, They came back, and a little bit it seemed like they were throwing it in my face. Well, it didn't seem like that at first because, of course, us as Capricorns, we're so loyal and we don't care. We just really don't. We're not impressed about other people's accomplishments or nothing like that. We're very happy for them. We're more worried about ourselves and what we can accomplish. We are very much happy and grateful for the people that in what they do and their accomplishments, but what they eat doesn't move us. You get what I'm saying? It may motivate us, but at the same time, we don't look at it like a bad thing until they make us look at it like a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? And even then, it still be hard for us to try to look at it as a bad thing because we love accomplishments. We just love for everybody to win. You understand? We don't want nobody to fail in any type of way. So by us being the way we're just trusting the fact that some people are not meant to be in our lives. Some people are put in our lives to stop us from the path that we were meant to be on, or we synced ourselves being on. Capricorn, you have transformation. Transformation came out. So it say, I am constantly evolving. I improve inwardly by working on my weaknesses and refining my strength. Life ensures I'm presented with situations that will help me learn and grow. I am aware of my progress and open my wings to the light. So you could be aware of the progress that you have made. Yes, it's probably not going as fast as everybody else or fast as the other person or whatever like that, but you're not in competition with nobody. You're actually paying attention to what you have to do and how you need to do it. So at this moment, Capricorn, I'm feeling like that you're possibly that you probably did take their advice and try to change yourself or not put so much of you on there, and you might have seen your numbers going up, but it just didn't feel like it didn't give you that motivation to keep on doing it every day because it just wasn't authentic to you. You could be in a place of you returning back to who you are, doing exactly what you want to do, or you feel led to do, because basically in the long run, we don't know what will be accomplishments unless we actually go through with it. Okay, my problem was I wasn't being consistent. So it's not that my stuff wasn't working, it was me not being consistent with it. So I know I'm a very entertaining person. I mean, I give good messages, give good advice and stuff like that, because what I do know is that behind closed doors, people will come to me for advice. Why is it so rare for them to want to see it on social media if that's what people come to me for? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yes, I was meant to do that, but at the same time, sometimes I have to be honest with myself and let myself know it's because I wasn't consistent. That is the problem. Okay, so in God's hands, Capricorn, in God's hands. So you have in God's hands, it says, my trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guide my heart and my choices. My faith is steady and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to God's will. So you're allowing yourself to let go and not allow other people to influence your moves and what you're supposed to be doing right now, Capricorn. You could be isolating yourself, getting yourself away from these people and just doing what is meant for you to do for yourself, what feels good and genuine towards you, to you. You get what I'm saying? Because this is your life. You got to live it. You got to do it. Can't nobody live your life for you. So with that being said, stop allowing people to give you information that doesn't align with where your vision is. Because they might not know your vision. Yeah, they might know where you want to be, but they don't know how you're going to get there. You don't even know how you're going to get there. You letting go, you letting God, and you letting God direct you on how you're supposed to get there. The thing is, it's not our power. It's not in our it is not up to us to sit up there and try to control how we get there, but it's up to us to stay consistent and persistent and follow the word of the Lord and just the light of the Lord, the path that the Lord gave us to get there. That's the thing. Sometimes we may end up in places that we never knew we were supposed to be at. We probably will accomplish the same abundance, but didn't know how that abundance would actually look. It might not look like how we wanted it to look. It's not always going to look like how we wanted it to look, but nevertheless, it's still abundance, is it not? Okay. You have attention, Capricorn, attention. I am attentive to all that manifests within me. When negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. My desire to improve is constant. And I am firm, brave, and hardworking. So you're not letting up. You're paying attention to what it is that you love to do. You're paying attention to what it is that you're meant to do as well. The fact that you have unconditional love for people is allowing you to see the wrong that you may have done just as well as them, and come to a conclusion of where you're supposed to be or what you're supposed to do or what you were supposed to learn from that situation. Capricorn, I'm not going to do too much and I'm going to hold you up too much, but I just wanted to do a short little reading. Also, you have freedom through faith, Capricorn. So it says, I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by entrusting my doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust his will and find freedom. So that's how you free yourself from the traps that was holding you, Capricorn, because you let go and you put it in God's hands. You stop trying to control things. Stop allowing other people around you to control things. And you let God do the driving. And he was able to control things. And it puts you right exactly where you're supposed to be at the time you were supposed to be there. Sometimes when we be trying to be in control, we miss the boat because we there too soon, or we there too late, or we don't even have the things that we supposed to have to even get on the goddamn boat. We could be there on time with and unequipped. You get what I'm saying? So now we don't know what to do. We could be on a boat and dumb, stupid, because we didn't even go through the first part yet. And we have to realize that we can't skip steps. We can't sit up there and jump to success. We can't sit up there and cheat our way to the top and think that we're going to be able to thrive there. We're not going to be able to do that. It's probably some type of, or some part of the process that we needed to go through for us to even be able to sustain the accomplishment or the abundance that we're going for. Unconditional love, Capricorn. What I say, you have this unconditional love. So let's see what it say. It say, my heart is free from resentment towards others. Okay, I discovered the light. No, I'm sorry. My heart is free from resentment towards others. I open the eyes of my heart and discover the light and beauty in every being. I am aware that suffering can cause distress and hurt in people. I see the pure child in everyone and practice forgiveness. Oh, okay. So collective, you could just be, you're not holding no resentment. You're not just holding no grudge against anybody that held you back from where you were supposed to be, where you meant to be, who was telling you certain things that didn't align with where you wanted to be at. You're not holding resentment towards them or anything like that. You're loving and being and moving forward with an open heart because that's who you are. That's just who you are. You get what I'm saying? You're not allowing nobody to change who you were meant to be. And you also realize that distress and just people being in different places in their life could cause them to hurt in them. Like somebody could be suffering for something and then it hurts them, right? but it could kind of project off of them and then make it where they in return hurt other people, but not knowingly hurt other people, but it's just they're projecting that, and they could just not know it, but the whole time they wasn't doing nothing to help themselves or help you at the same time, because they was in a sense or a place of suffering. And when you're in a place of suffering, you want to do anything and everything to get yourself out of that situation. You're not going to have empathy for the next person. You're not going to have the empathy for what is right and what is wrong. You just worrying about getting up out of that situation, instead of realizing that maybe this situation I'm in is for a reason, and I have to learn from the situation. I have to take something away from this situation, and I might needed to go through this in order for me to get to the next step, because it was something within this I had to learn. Balance, Capricorn. You got balance. It say, I find a balance between each sphere of my life. I am the master of my daily life. I make time to nourish the spiritual and the physical. I bring love to my world by fulfilling the needs of my body and soul. So you could be loving on yourself and just balancing work and self-care, self-love for yourself, Capricorn. You could just be trying to nourish your body, nourish your health, your spirit, your mind, your soul, so everything can align with each other, instead of you just worrying about monetary things and social relationships and stuff like that seems meaningful to you because of the benefits it exudes. You're taking time out to maybe isolate yourself and put yourself in loving, caring hands, which it could be yourself. You could be loving on yourself, taking time for yourself, Capricorn. And I love that for us. And with that being said, stay on the path that you're meant to be on. It's okay if you separate from a person or separate from some things or opportunities that wasn't meant for you. Everything is not meant for you. When one door closes, another one opens. Do you understand? And sometimes, and most time, it's the one that was supposed to be open in the first place. Okay? So with that being said, I love you guys. And can you give me, if this message resonated in any way, can you give me a thumbs up? Like, yeah, give me a thumbs up. Okay, a share or subscribe to my channel just so you can get some more messages if you don't mind. Or if you feel like that it aligned in some type of way. Also, it's a little button down here, a little bell. It's a bell. That bell, if you press that bell will allow you to let you know the next time I upload or the next time I go live. Because most of the time I go live, this is like one of the times that I didn't go live and I pre-recorded this message. But most of the time I am live and I'll be able to speak to you and you'll be able to comment on the video as well. And we can have, just personal conversations about the reading at hand while I'm having the reading. And it just seems like a little bit more fun. Also, we also have a community that I've built that we support one another, and we make sure that we there every day at 9:30, okay, in the morning to try to get our day started with a positive message and just a nice lesson learned regardless of the situation at hand that's happening that day. So we love you so much. I love you so much. I appreciate you so much. And if you like this, just give me a thumbs up. If you don't do nothing else, just give me a thumbs up. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow, but I'll be on live. Like I said, hit that bell and you could be there too as well. All right.